Alright. Let me know when it started and I can start DMing.
Okay, I believe we're live now.
You think I would know what I'm doing yet? Okay.
My YouTube does not say we're live yet. Oh, there we go.
Au contraire.
Mine just popped up as well. Alright. So.
Hello, YouTube. Sorry.
Alright. Would you like to recap what happened?
I should have kept my mouth shut. Alright, give me 1 sec here. I have my notes, and I forgot to skim more than just the last page, so just bear with me for a half a moment. Let's see. So, we opened up, in the morning, last session. And there was a fair bit of debate over how best to approach the mining captains to find the magical cream picture. Skim through the big notes that I've got here. Went to the mining house, or captain's houses. The maid directed us to the work area. Made an appointment with the secretaries to see someone. Sorry, I'm just chattering out loud. Alright. So, made an appointment to speak with the mining captains. Which one was it? Olin. I think it was Olin. That's what my note says, so we're going with that. So the appointment was made for a couple hours later. Suddenly, Panama and Vel saw something that the others didn't, and Vel wanders off into in the direction of whatever he saw. Everyone else kind of just followed behind because they weren't sure what was going on. 3 of our party members, Leo, Catabasis, and Blodwyn, stayed behind at first and saw the whole party, or the whole of everyone who went, disappear. Just poof, gone. So that made them decide enough was enough, and so they followed. And we ended up teleported to a mountainous area somewhere outside Ucine. And there was a random lighthouse nearby, presumably for the airships. When we approached the lighthouse keeper was fairly young-looking, asked if we came to visit. Flux explained we just kind of appeared there. The lady said she hadn't had visitors in a long time. There's some uncertainty over what's going on, but eventually the party goes in. Flux theorized that we were either in the Feywild or on the fringe of it. The lady didn't say much of anything other than a couple odd things, such as looking at Vel and saying, "Isn't breathing fun?" or something to that effect. Flux figures out that the lady is in fact a Fey. The lighthouse is apparently holy to them. As the party followed her through the house, they ended up going upstairs to a room set up with a full tea set and everything that just seemed specific to each person in the party. After a few things and a little bit of chatting and a moment where Leo and Blodwyn drank out of each other's teacups. That was a confusing way they did it. I don't fully remember the details, I just know it was odd. Flux and Cat nearly traded cups, but Catabasis took his cup back. Vel ends up finding a marble-like stone in the Fey Lady's cup after she disappears. And he took the marble. Anyway, after that they left, and when we got back, it turns out we got back to, we left the lighthouse the way we showed up, ended up back in town, and discovered we were just in time for our appointment with Hendrik. I thought the note said Olin. Well, one of the two. I think it was Hendrik, so there must have been some name confusion. Anyway, so we go and meet Hendrik. Turns out he does have the picture, and negotiations and trading is made. Everything turns out being fine, legitimate, and proper because it is checked. And after that, the party was left to try and decide where we were going from there. The notes say it seems we may be headed for North Bay, possibly via the Bandit Coast. There is a post-game note here. Says Leo and Vel bicker over Nalome's marble, with Flux standing as referee/negotiator. With much debate, Vel finally relents and hands over the marble. So, that's what the notes say. I know not the most smooth of recaps. I will try to have a better one figured out next time.
And the party spent the rest of their
I remembered.
The party spent the rest of their afternoon just doing some random downtime scenes and getting some rest. Does anybody want to talk about anything that happened in any downtime?
I gotta go.
You what?
I'm sorry, Leo and I gotta go. Ram.
Alright, I gotta mark that down on my sheet.
Is that the one Leo found in his room, or is that something else?
No, I gotta dig up the picture. Give me a second. Y'all continue without me. I'm gonna post it somewhere.
So, to catch up on everybody else, Flux went investigating and being a cop and did things, and ended up stopping, a little fight ring thing. What I'm gonna say with that in relation to the goat. And there was an agreement made with his name? Titus, that you guys were gonna go in the morning with him to make sure he stayed safe collecting herbs for the rest of the people who survived Otana. So when you guys all meet up in the morning, this is where we're at. In various stages of readiness, you guys would all be down in the dining room of the inn you're staying at.
Good morning to all of you that have to sleep.
What? Just gives Leo almost a blank stare. He's like, good morning, you who doesn't have to sleep at all, and probably uses your spare time to get into trouble.
I don't know what you're talking about.
You never do. And he kind of just flashes an just not awkward. He kind of just flashes a little smile.
What are our plans today?
If I'm not mistaken, we need to help out the cop with some herbs.
Alright, the rookie cop.
Yes, Titus will be meeting us here at some point this morning.
Your best friend.
I look at Kat and say, no, I think he's Mr. Katapis' best friend.
I haven't even met him yet, but I'm inclined towards it.
It's very kind of you to have a best friend you've never met. I'm sure he appreciates it.
Everyone needs to be adopted at some point. That's probably how you got here.
I think I got here by accident.
Didn't we all?
I'm sure some of you were planned.
Wow. While you guys are having
pause is killing me.
While you guys are having your little discussion, Titus would come in, and for those who hadn't met him yet, he looks like this kind of scruffy, a little bit of shaggy brown hair. The pictures in our NPCs, if you scroll up just a little bit. Good morning. Are you guys ready?
Yes. Are you ready to go?
Maybe.
Maybe.
I think we're ready as we'll ever be. Cat will get up from the table if the group is sitting and walk over and offer to shake Titus's hand. Good to meet you.
Leo like
He-
giggles and leans over to Blotwin and he's like, "Look, they're such best friends,
Leo.
and they were best friends."
He shakes Cat's hand. Nice to meet you too.
Aww.
Stand there awkwardly waiting for everybody, because he got a yes and a maybe about everybody being ready.
Cat just kind of looks back at the others, just like, well, are we going with them?
Yeah, Flex will get up and
Yeah, no, we're ready.
just a warning, our wagon is pulled by plant tigers as Flex passes by and leaves.
Tiger lilies, sir.
That Flex is gone. He doesn't answer that.
Okay. So, everybody heads out of the tavern. If you are not heading out of the tavern, any pets that want to be left, Sasha and Mariella have offered to watch. Sasha is staying back. The blink dog has gone a bit on the blink, so she's gonna take care of the dog and not put anybody in danger with it. Alright, so you guys all leave the tavern.
The line of the blink dog going on the blink just makes me think of like a slideshow that's not quite fast enough to be smooth, or like those page turn animation things, but it's just not quite fast enough, so it's just like jittering, and so the dog's just kind of jittering all over the place.
Gotta get the antennas, refocus the dog.
It's having some latency issues.
Yes, to the wagon.
So the group that is going, which is most of the group, makes their way to the stables and the wagon and the plant tigers.
By now, most of us know how to, like, I don't know what the right word for this is, operate the tigers, correct?
Hasn't Panama been the one driving the tigers the whole time?
I'm sorry, what?
think so.
Yeah, Panama's been driving because he's the only one of us with like land vehicle proficiency. I mean, in the sense of like getting them ready.
Oh, just like harnessing them up and stuff?
Yeah, yeah.
Yes, you would know how to harness the tiger.
And I assume they don't like Vel because they give off the vibe of I want to harvest some of these plants.
Has Val actively tried to harvest anything off of them?
No.
Then they would have no problem with him. Have you seen where they're from?
Yes.
They're used to weird things.
It's just a haircut, right?
No! You're not harvesting the tiger lilies. Do you want an archdruid after you?
Maybe.
I was gonna say you talking a lot of smack for a guy that shows up within a mile radius of the ranger.
All right. So you guys get the tiger lilies, and apparently Leo sits in the driver's seat.
Is he interested in learning how to drive?
And we're gonna ask him?
Are you asking?
Yes.
No, I know what I'm doing. It's fine.
Sure.
Like 73% sure.
Yeah, that's not enough.
Just let him drive. You can sit. You can sit. The shotguns aren't real in this world. Hang on, the passenger.
Crossbow? Is it crossbow instead of shotgun?
Sit.
You can ride crossbow.
Crossbow.
Yes, sit crossbow.
Wait, I like that. That's good.
Well, we've said before, it's not finger guns. It's like finger crossbows.
I don't know if I have enough fingers to detonate it. Yeah. I can't
It's
do
a
it.
finger gun, but your middle finger goes like perpendicular, and you just like stick it forward because that's like the drawstring going.
Ah, yeah.
Y'all are crazy.
All right. Fine, but don't. Remember, we got a cop in the back, so definitely don't want to go too fast. Technically, we got two.
Yeah, but Flux is a cool cop.
Once we're out of city limits, there's not observable speed limit, and I have the map.
Yeah.
I have the map marked where Titus said where the herbs would go, and I just like palm it on the Panama's chest because he's sitting crossbow.
Beautiful, beautiful. So, as you guys are traveling, Leo, I'd like to know how well you do. I'd like a roll for it. At disadvantage, because you are Leo.
Oh, what? I should get advantage for being Leo.
Well, you can specify, Leo. Are you driving recklessly?
I'm driving normally.
Erratically,
What's normal for Leo?
erratically and furiously driving a carriage.
I'm going the speed limit.
After you were just told there is no observable speed limit.
I've made my own speed limit.
Like I said, disadvantage.
I tried.
What
I
am
tried, bud.
rolling?
I tried,
Just
bud.
a straight D20?
Yeah,
Oh.
it'd be a D20, and then if you have land vehicles, add your proficiency.
No, I have water vehicles.
Is it a water vehicle? It could be.
It's definitely
It
not a
could
water
be.
vehicle.
Off the wagons, you might.
Oh, can I not do this? I'll have to do it like this. I rolled a 2.
Oh no.
It. Hang on. Moment. I'm just trying to open up my bagel dice.
You got bagel dice?
Bag of dice.
Oh.
Bag O apostrophe dice.
Okay, so when you guys are traveling, first off, it's not being very nice, but about a mile out of city limits, you guys hear a crack and feel a crack.
I thought you were gonna say we hear sirens. I was like, oh shit, what was that?
And the cart stops going forward.
Did you break something?
No.
All
Cat
right,
leans over the side
DM,
to
did
take
a
a
wheel
look
fall
at
off
the
the wagon?
wheels.
Cat, you can see one of the wheels is broken.
Anybody know mending?
I could possibly help with that if it's not too big, too much damage.
Looks pretty broke to me.
Can I attempt mending on the wheel?
Can
Yes.
Cat help with that? Because I just realized he also knows mending.
DM
Yes?
would physical mending come under survival skill for repairing stuff?
See that. I think they're gonna do magic, but you could just be like, no, we're gonna physically do this.
I'm just
A combination of both methods
We
seem to be most efficient.
I'll let the magicians
See,
do
here's
their
the thing:
magic.
is no. Lockie can help us figure out where everything lines up, and then we do the mending. So it's like a group affair, and so Lockie gets to help too.
Okay, I get the I'm helping shit. Okay. Let's try
Alright,
it.
well,
As in, Vel doesn't do physical labor, so Lockie's doing his share of that, and I just go mending.
I have a 25.
Nice.
19 plus 6.
with that, by the time that the spellcasters are figuring out what they're gonna do, you can figure out how to quickly mend it. It's not a big break. It was more the thing that you can't see that I'm pointing at in the imaginary wheel in my head.
Spoke?
Yeah. It kind of popped out and busted a little bit. But you can easily get that fixed and then get the spellcasters to mend so it is back together.
So we're using the magic as glue. Nice.
Pretty much.
Magical glue.
I thought we had glue, but that might be in the pirate game.
It's magic glue. It's Evatoria's best-selling glue.
Sovereign glue, the Empress's best.
We're not
What's
sponsored.
the equivalent to Gorilla Glue?
We're not sponsored by Gorilla Glue. I was about to point that one out. Just
Yeah. Owlbear glue. Owlbear brand glue.
Dice smoker.
Oh, and it's like Trelmer's, and it's like a minotaur.
There we go.
Games together and call it fuck. Brood, that's it. My brain is dead. Brood glue. Okay, so between the ranger and the people with mending, it doesn't take long to get things fixed. Is Leo going to continue to be allowed to drive?
I'm not moving.
No.
I've got these reins.
Get another receipt before you break something else.
No,
Yes.
it's fine. That could have happened to anybody.
At least let Mr. Panama teach you.
Fine. You can backseat drive.
The pedal doesn't work on this side.
Panama, do you instruct Leo on how to do it?
Yes. Does he listen?
That was the next question. Leo, do you listen?
Yeah.
Actually.
Did he?
Yeah.
All right. So then, with the map and with Panama's guidance of Leo, you guys continue along the path into the mountains, heading off the path to find the herbs. So then, off of the path, searching for herbs, you guys will have to get out of the cart, and I will need people to start searching. The options will be survival. Let's try those words again. It will be survival, nature, arcana, or basic investigation.
Ooh.
Nature.
Do I go with investigation or do I go
Sick.
with survival?
That's an excellent roll, Leo.
Thank
So
you,
what I
thank
would
you.
like you guys to do is type, like Leo did, your number and what you've done.
Okay.
This used to be my job.
Where?
If anybody would like, I will allow one person to get the help action from Titus.
Where do we type it?
In the server in
In
chatter.
the Evatoria
Oh,
chatter
Chatter. Okay.
chatter thread.
Yeah, okay. Okay.
Stroke of genius. Okay, so does anybody take, or shall I roll for Titus? Did anyone take his help?
I mean, I rolled the lowest, or I guess Blodwin rolled 13. If we just give it to whoever did the lowest.
Blodwin, would you like to roll again?
Sure.
So while you were looking, Titus ends up wandering over to help you look.
I rolled even lower.
But he is very nervous because you are a pretty girl, and he is not as much of a ladies' man as his god.
Actively
So-
steps on your toe.
Yeah. You guys found a cute field mouse, mountain mouse? Whatever. You find it cute.
Deer mouse. You found a deer mouse. They're
Thank
adorable.
you. Thank you. So then, Panama, Catabasis, and Leo. You guys, all three of you, because it's not both, there are three. All three the three of you find the different herbs that. Oh. That's amazing. It's two of my things, my fandoms combined. Sorry. You guys do, all three of you do find the herbs that Titus had listed out needing for the survivors camp. Locky and Flux, you guys both find, where is it? You both find some what's called zap thistle, and it's a tall wispy plant, and it usually grows on high mountains. These will be like the shortest mountains that they would typically grow on. And that can actually be brewed into potion of resistance against lightning damage.
Interesting.
That's what. And
Wait, who found that?
Flux and Locky did.
Oh, thank you.
And then I would like Val to come to Whispers with me.
Uh-oh.
Yay.
That inspirational stroke done did him in.
Yeah, now he's
Sorry.
smelling toast.
Oh no. There is a cat staring at me. Hello, Jazzy. There is no room in my lap right now because I am taking notes for a game.
All right, I think I've covered everybody. Yep, I've covered everybody. So, and it does take a couple hours to find everything. Is any conversation or exchanging of information from anything happening during the search for the herbs?
Flux will ask Locklear because he's a city boy and is not very attuned to nature. He's gonna ask him, Mr. Locklear, I'm not really used to this sort of thing, but the last mountain range that we were at was strange. Are you picking up anything weird here?
I don't know what I would roll to find out. The DM does luckily pick up anything weird here.
Go ahead and give me a survival roll for that.
Under the 17.
Does he get advantage? Because I think mountain was his chosen terrain.
Ooh, yeah.
What is
Can
your
I-
chosen terrain?
Can I give him a D4?
Let's have a look. So find chosen terrain anyway.
I feel like mountain was.
It was mountains because we didn't get lost in the last ones.
Yeah, and even with the blizzard, we were able to navigate.
So yeah, you can roll again if you want to try for a higher thing. And yes, you can give him a D4.
Yeah.
Hey. Go, Lucky, go!
Okay, I'm trying to do this now. Right click with advantage. Okay, roll. Woo!
Ooh.
20.
Roll a D4 to add on top.
Okay. D4. Plus 3.
All right. Would you like me to tell you, or would you like to go to Whispers to find out?
You can type it if you want. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, grassland and mountains are my chosen terrain. I just found out. So, yeah.
Make of that what you will. And whatever you would like to share.
The only thing I notice is it seems rather quiet. Too quiet, even for it going into winter. There's no animals around.
Hmm. I mean, I believe Ty said there might be bandits in there. They might have chased them off or something.
Can I get perception checks?
From
Anybody who's being perceptive.
can I use my passive?
23.
Yes, you can use your passive if you're not actively being looking.
23. I don't trust my rolling.
22.
Right. At first, nobody notices anything. There's a lot of verbiage, especially Val. Val doesn't notice anything. But then those who have a higher than 15 notice that the tiger lilies seem to get upset and try, and they're not like running away because you guys have told them to stay, but they look as if they want to leave the area.
I go to calm them down.
Give me an animal handling.
Do I get advantage?
Cat can
at
offer
all?
help. Cat can offer help, or he can try as well because he's got a pretty decent bonus. If you want, I don't want to horn in.
I guess I'm going to do my animal handling. Not that good.
Did you do advantage with the assistants?
No, not yet. I was getting it pulled up.
Oh, okay.
But I just did. Oh shit! Dirty 20.
So between Panama and Cat, you guys do get them to settle down. As much as spooked animals can get settled, well, whatever's spooking them is still nearby.
Well, something's got them.
Yeah. Question is what?
Nothing good.
Figures we should clear out or keep going.
A good question. We got all the herbs we needed, right?
And some extra.
Yeah, we should probably start clearing out.
Sounds like a good idea to me.
Agree and start to pack up.
Yeah. Head count, and we're back at the wagon.
Eight.
I'm sorry, what was it?
I said there should
Everyone.
be 8. I think. What's the math?
Yeah, it's 8 because we're down to Sasha.
So everybody is back in the wagon?
Wait. Is it 8 or 7? Because there's 8 of us,
Titus
and
means 8.
Sasha's not here. Oh, right.
Titus is there.
Okay. Whoopsie. Don't mind me.
Bloodwind starts handing out flower crowns. Here's one for you and one for you.
Oh, excellent. The very serious bald man puts it on without hesitation.
Fire.
Cat would smile and offer a quiet thank you and put his own flower crown on his head too, because he's not going to deny that.
No, the question is, does Mr. Panama put it on top of the hat, or does he replace the hat?
Nonsense. He puts it on the tiger lily.
Well, anybody who has their flower crowns for today, for one day in game, you guys can have a 1d4 inspiration die because I think it's cute.
That is
Aw.
adorable. I love it.
Bloodwind notices when
Excellent. That
Val
means
goes.
that one tiger lily's gonna have a D4 of inspiration.
What was
You
that,
laugh
Val?
now.
When Val puts theirs on, the tips of the flowers get a little frosty.
Oh,
Did you frosted tip to your flower crown?
Oh my word.
is this
Flippin'
the
edgelord.
We're going to Favor Town.
Oh my word.
As you guys are starting to travel away from that area and back towards the city, everybody just has the feeling of being watched.
Yep.
Does anybody do anything?
Sorry, what did you say? I had to mute for a sec.
I said as you guys are, excuse me, heading back towards the city, you guys all have the feeling of being watched.
Cat's immediately looking around to see what's going on.
I was going to say, if they have the feeling of being watched, could I roll for perception again? See if I can see anything? If it's just a feeling.
Sure.
24. I'm a perceptive bunny today. Normally all I see is my own feet.
That's Cat's job. He got a 12.
Lucky, you notice something hiding amongst trees and bushes in the distance watching you guys. You cannot make out what it is, and it doesn't seem to be getting closer, but it is watching you.
How far out are we? Will we make it back before dark?
Yeah, you should make it back around evening time.
Oh well, then it's fine. Just watch out for blockages on the road.
Did Fluck say that out loud, or was that
Yeah.
the player? Okay. As
No,
Fluck
that was Flux.
says that, whoever is driving, if it's Leo or Panama,
It's Leo.
does Panama's gonna kill you. Does in fact notice what looks like a large tree has fallen down across the path you guys were taking.
No,
It's
imagine.
an ambush.
Yep. Everyone just like looks at each other like, "Yep, all right."
Just that moment of here we go again.
I immediately pull out my crossbow.
Okay.
And I'll
Got it.
slow down. I'll like stop further away from the fallen tree, so we're not right up on it. Because I feel like Leo's knows this and has probably done this before.
The old log in the road trick.
Oh yes, chapter
Yes,
2
I
in
got
the
a
How to
spot.
Catch Traitors.
Banditry for dummies.
This is like level 0.5.
So does
It's the
anyone
Session
get,
0 rookie trick.
does anybody get out to move the log?
Well, now here's the question. And Flux is audibly talking to the group. Now here's the question: do we have any magical means of like blowing that log out of the way? Because the minute that any of us go walking for it, we're gonna get shot. So, and he says that like loud enough that if anyone's like in the bushes, like nearby, they hear this.
The best I can do is blast it with a Eldritch Blast.
The most I have is fire, and I'm not gonna do that here in the middle of the woods. No,
Best
I mean,
I
if
could do was. Oh, sorry, go ahead.
I was
I
just-
thought you were done. Go ahead. Go ahead.
I'm sorry, I was just gonna say, or if there's people in the bushes, then maybe fire.
The best I could do is turn into something large and toothy and ready to hit something if I get shot. And he
How
just
about
kind of
2
glares
of us
around at the
go?
bushes.
2 of us go towards the log, and the rest of us stay behind and keep watch.
Lucky twigs onto what you're doing and loudly says, "So, do you need me to prepare my level 8 fireball?"
That would deal with the problem in a hurry.
Lucky, can I just get a intimidation roll from you?
Doing deception.
Tear the pants off of them, dude.
10. It's not that intimidating.
Does he get advantage because the rest of us were talking about all the nasty things we could do to someone trying to ambush
I
us?
was gonna say literally the fire genosi's talking about setting everything on fire.
I do have proficiency. I'm proficiently intimidating.
You know what? You can roll it again.
Okay.
Take the higher.
Roll,
Like really
Okay.
think about it, bandits. There's a group of like 8 armed people with a bunch of
11.
tigers lashed up to a wagon.
Hey!
Slightly
Alright,
higher.
so what'd you get?
11. It was slightly higher.
What if we just start blasting? Let's just shoot into the tree line.
If you all want to, if you guys want to fire at it, I'll go up and start moving the log. I say, the Flex says as he's like gets his rope out.
I just shoot
I'm not
into
sure we-
into the tree line.
Want to blind fire?
Sure, go ahead, roll it.
While the cart is stopped, are there any herbs in the area?
If that's the bait, we
Perception.
keep an eye on that one.
Roll the 17.
You rolled a 17 to hit? Okay.
Yeah.
Then Val, roll a perception to see.
14 for more herb.
You see some basic herbs that can be used in making like basic healing potions.
Healing potions are very important. Better go get them.
Okay, so Val jumps out of the cart to go harvest some herbs.
Yeah,
That jumps out to make sure he doesn't die.
yeah. Flex is going out to move the log.
Flux, what is your strength?
16.
Like, how much can you lift?
I can push, pull, drag. Let me look.
What can you bench press?
I can push, pull, drag 480 pounds.
Damn.
I will drop my bag so that I am not encumbered for this.
Alright. So with a bit of finagling, you start to slowly move it. What's anybody else doing?
Would
Leo got a
fog
17.
cloud be
Oops,
helpful at all to cover what we're doing here?
Yeah, thank you.
Okay, I'm gonna cast that.
Alright.
As it goes out, just an exasperated sigh from Val as he can no longer see his herbage.
It's a 20-foot radius, and I'm trying to center it on. Wait, who's lifting the log?
On
Flux.
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 Leo, you think you hit something, but it could be just a tree. There was no, like, yelling out or anything.
Well, if I heard no audible yell, I'll just go help Flux.
You're gonna go into the fog?
Gonna walk into the darkness.
Enter the fog wall.
Oh no. Does Melania have a boss theme?
Latin starts being sung. Flux draws a sword.
17 to grapple you?
17 to grapple me? What is that, like against my armor class or something?
It's contested.
Contested.
Oh, what do I roll?
Strength.
Just a strength check?
Yeah. Because I'm gonna have you do just the strength check because you can't really see and you don't know what's going on.
Okay.
Oh.
I got a 5.
You are grappled.
Oh my god, I'm getting kidnapped again.
Does Leo shout?
Well, yeah. I'm like, oh my god, I'm getting kidnapped again.
Muffle, muffle, muffle. After that.
Damn it.
Flux jumps on
He
whoever.
yells it out once.
Well, he's in a 20-foot area, so
Yeah.
Flux can reasonably find him, right?
You can tell where he was, yeah.
All right. Well, then, yeah, I start shouting for the group. Drop the fog.
Okay,
And-
I'm dropping the fog.
Can I like stab this person in the leg?
Yeah, grappling
I
doesn't
thought,
stop
like,
you. Grappling
I
doesn't
have
stop you
8
from attacking.
daggers on my person.
Yeah, just wiggle.
Wiggles menacingly.
I have so many knives, I could pull them out of anywhere.
So because we're not quite in initiative, what I'm just gonna do is go down the list and have each person do one thing, and depending on what you guys do, will determine whether or not we end up in initiative. So I'm gonna start with Vel.
I kind of assume Vel went to the backside away from the log to gather herbage.
Ah.
So I probably heard Leo and I like turn around to look, but I don't think Val has anything prepared to do.
All right.
I really thought you were just gonna say you were gonna keep just picking herbs.
I
Okay.
expected that, admittedly.
Okay. So Flux with the I believe she said she was dropping the fog. With
Yep.
the fog
Mhm.
dropping, what you do is you see a kind of grizzled looking bandit. Think you know the two guys from Disney's like Tangled? Like the two guys who go after that sort of
It's those two.
Okay. We see one off to the side, and then you see the other one like grappling Leo, trying to drag him.
All right. Second level command. I tell him to go prone. Then you make a charisma saving throw of 16. I'm sorry, wisdom.
The one carrying Leo goes prone, but does pull Leo. Tries to pull Leo with him, and the other one does not.
Cool. Now,
Stop! I don't want to lay with you.
so I only get do I only get like one thing, or do I get like a full turn?
This is just like one thing, and then
Okay, yeah, that's fine. That's fine.
Leo, he's tried to pull you down while grappling you.
No, I don't want to let him do that.
All right, so if you want to try and fight that, you could strength or athletics.
Athletics. 15.
All right, yep. You are you managed to stay up. He's still holding on to like your legs now, but he is still, because he still had grappled you slightly.
So rugby player, we're fighting.
I will kick you in the face. Let me go.
All right. I think Lockie said he was gonna be right back to me, so I'm gonna skip him. Catabasis.
You said there were two?
Yes.
Are they both down?
No, the one who is holding Leo's ankles is down. The other one is still off, but he's kind of crouched off to the side more.
Okay. Cat is oh shoot. Did Vel stay where he was?
I believe Val said that he was turning to look towards Leo.
Um
I'm under the assumption Vel is 20 feet from the cart in the opposite direction of the log.
okay. How far because if Cat was went with Leo, not Leo, with Vel, about how far is the bandit in the trees?
Probably, I would say. First off, Leo, how far away from the log did you stop the cart?
Probably like 20 feet, maybe 20, 30
So
feet.
probably about 40, 50, 40, 40. Let's go with 45 feet.
Perfect. Cat's gonna throw his hand forward, and he's gonna use entangle on the area around the bandit in the trees. Grasping weeds and vines sprout from the ground in a 20-foot square starting from a point within range. For the duration, these plants turn the ground to difficult terrain. A creature in the area when you cast the spell must succeed on a strength saving throw or be restrained by the entangling plants until the spell ends. A creature restrained by the plants can use its action to make a strength check against the spell DC. On success, it frees itself. When the spell ends, the conjured plants wilt away. This is a concentration spell.
That was a 16 for, I don't know what your thing is, but
My save is a 16.
All right. Then he usually go to defender, but I like the idea of you entangling him, so it's a
Okay.
tie. I'm the DM. I can do what I want. He is tangled up.
So Cat will do that, and he says, "This can end peacefully if whoever else might be creeping around steps out so we can deal with this like adults and not children.
All right. What does Panama do?
An excellent question. So there's still the one hanging on to Leo.
By his like ankles. It's not like
It's like the stubborn child who doesn't want to leave the store.
kind of that GIF I just posted.
And that's the one that's also tangled as well, right?
The
Nope.
other one is tangled.
The other one's tangled.
I was back, sorry.
Welcome back.
Doggo needed letting out.
Yeah, okay. So Panama's gonna have some little electricity start forming around his hand. I'm gonna say this is gonna end one of two ways. You don't want it to end it. You don't want it to end the bad way.
Ooh. All right. What is Bloodwind doing?
What enemies are left? I'm sorry.
So there's the one guy holding on to Leo, kind of like the GIF, and there's another guy tangled up in a bunch of plants. I'm just giving
Okay.
everybody one chance to do one thing before any combat or anything was gonna happen.
Okay, so I can't do any like combat things. Yeah.
You can do one thing. You want to run up and
Okay,
stab them? You
anything.
can run up and stab them. It's just like one
Okay.
action, basically.
Okay. I want to try to cast Infestation on the one that's close to, or on Leo.
Oh.
Cloud of mites, fleas, and other parasites. That's a constitution saving throw.
This is when the dice are gonna screw me. That's an 8.
It's a con 17.
Ugh. Okay. So he lets go and is trying to because he can't get up because he's commanded to be prone, trying to brush it all away.
That also, they take poison damage.
Ooh.
Ouch.
How much?
4.
So Lucky, you get to do. You get to do one thing.
Okay.
What you have seen happen is you saw Vel stop harvesting and turn to look. You saw Flux yell a command to the two of them prone. One of them dropped and was holding Leo by the ankles. Leo used his turn to not get dragged down to the ground with the guy. Cat reached out and all of the plants grew around one of them. And then Panama is threatened them with magic. And you just heard what Bloodwind did.
Okay. And I could notch an arrow and threaten them with it.
You could shoot them if you wanted.
It's like a warding shot. Like you shot him in the head. Now his friends are warned. I could do that.
Would you like to shoot the guy who was just trying to kidnap Leo?
Yes.
All right, roll it. Are you going for non-lethal shot?
With a longbow?
Like, not going for his
Use it
head
as a
or
blunt weapon.
Yeah, technically in 5th edition, you can declare that you're not trying to kill him.
yes.
But I mean, I realize,
Seriously, maim or injure.
Yeah. There's no question you're getting maimed by it. But it's not like I'm not going to actively try and aim for your heart.
Yeah, that's what I'm asking. Is you're aiming for?
Yeah. Okay. Well, imagine somehow we can inflict some kind of non-lethal wound with the longbow. Yeah, not actively going for a headshot.
Just aim for the knee.
Navel. And that would be lethal.
Yo, that would kill him.
Yeah, stomach shot. Ooh.
Oh, okay. Roll it.
Okay. 26.
That hits. Roll the damage.
8.
All right. He's looking between the poison and the arrow. He's looking pretty fucked up. Now, the one is tangled up and the other is nearly dead. I don't think we need to go into combat. Does anybody disagree with that?
I'm okay with this. They've
Do
been detained.
I was going to say, do they surrender?
Do they have a choice?
Fair play. Yeah, I guess Flex could just walk up and put a boot on the prone one.
The one that's almost dead is the prone one.
Yeah, has an arrow in him.
Yep.
All right. So what is everybody doing?
Cat's looking around the trees to see if there's any other little jacks in the box.
Nobody else comes out.
Val will approach the wounded one as I'm assuming they're being interrogated.
They're getting stepped on. That's slightly different.
I'm not going to interrogate him. Literally, Flex is just going to say, is just going to look down at the bottom one, is the one on the ground, is just going to say, how many?
It's nearly dead.
He can still talk, right?
Not respond.
Okay.
He is trying to get away the mites and hold the wound.
Okay, I just go to the log. Continue moving it.
All right, Val, you go up
Panama
to this one.
holds it.
Oh. What is Panama doing?
Panama was going to hold up the other one. And basically say the same thing. How many?
Just us.
So there's more. Flex calls out.
Just us two. While Panama is terrifying this man, Val, you said you were walking up to the almost dead one?
Yep.
What are you doing to this one?
I'm going to remove the arrow and then use a balm of healing on him.
Oh. I thought you were just gonna let him bleed out.
So it's just a normal one. So it's only a D4 plus 4.
Do you want me to roll it?
6.
Ooh. Okay, he's looking a lot better, even though he's still covered in infestation.
Prestidigitation.
Well, that's countering her spell.
I'm cleaning up the blood a little bit.
Oh,
make
okay.
it look a little more appealing.
Yeah, you get a presentation for the mites.
And then Val's just sitting there seeing what he does.
He sits up and tries to get the mites and bugs away from him. Well, his friend is shouting, just two of us, at Panama.
Unfortunately, I can't do anything about those. You have to talk to that one over there. And I point over to Blodwin.
Bloodwin looks angry.
Well, I just love the idea of her standing there like angrily and like almost as like in my head I see like like in animes when they like you have the ghosty type people and like their hair like kind of floats up like a ghost. That's what my headcanon is showing right now.
I was gonna say they tried kidnapping Mr. Leo. Flux has zero sympathy. He's moving a log. They're leaving.
By the way, they keep saying it's just the two of them.
Could I roll an insight to see if that's true?
Inside them.
Oh, I got 10.
Genuinely seem to be telling the truth. You believe that there's only two of them.
I'll roll my own insight as I'm the one currently interrogating them as well. Dirty 20.
You believe that it's just the two of them.
Flux is just talking to the log, and he's like, "Would you lie to me? I'd lie to me."
Are we sure that didn't hit his head on the way down? That was not in character. Cat is a little too focused on the surroundings.
Now, I just want to clarify for everyone.
No,
For everyone's head anime, these people tried to kidnap and then were reverse jumped by a bunch of people in flower crowns.
Emotional damage.
the disrespect.
First off, that was their own fault for messing about.
I think we look quite serious and dignified.
The tone of voice was great.
Why am I always one getting grabbed? I have no money. I don't know what they think they're going to get from me.
Leo, I'm going to add that they grabbed me at one point as well. I really think they just need to get better vision.
Yeah, they picked the two poorest people.
All right, well.
Flux, what you want to do with them?
Have the cop arrest them.
This isn't my jurisdiction. Oh, wait. No, wait. Never mind. Titus is this isn't his jurisdiction either.
We could take him back to the guards, though.
Titus, you got handcuffs?
Flux just drops a pair of rusted manacles from his bag.
Yeah,
Lock them up, boys.
Titus also pulls out a set of not rusty manacles.
I took this from the cave in Tortuga. That's why they're in poor status.
Give it to the one that was holding my ankles.
Yeah, definitely.
The one who's still getting attacked by bugs and beetles.
Oh yeah. I manacle him, and then I manacle him, and then I say very imposingly, I say when I took these, I didn't take the key, and I start dragging him to the wagon.
I'm actually starting to feel bad for that guy.
I don't. He tried to kidnap Leo.
I don't feel bad for him.
Y'all gave him a new piercing he didn't want.
I did nothing.
Tested.
Again,
he
literally tried to kidnap one of us. Like he's alive and he's been healed.
Well, no, for sure.
I think that is way more reasonable than what he deserves.
I just hope he doesn't get tetanus. Okay.
He's fine.
Well, it's okay if he doesn't have. No, it's fine.
Well, it's okay.
It's fine. We live in a fantasy world. The second level spell cures tetanus. You don't need
Fair.
this is before vaccinations, but also we have magic.
You doubt Val's healing abilities?
No, I just know rusty manacles are not probably the most healthy and safe.
Yeah, he'll be fine. He chose his life.
Valid.
So you guys take the two of them back to the guards?
Yep.
They get arrested. Does Bloodwind keep the insects up until the spell is over?
I think she tries to like go up to the guy and be like, say sorry.
I'm really sorry.
Okay, good enough for me. And then she removes it.
Crazy.
As a side note for lore, Rusty Manacles is also Evatoria's #1 musical act.
Yeah, my everyone's favorite prog rock group.
All I can think of is something from Gallivant, and it was a group called the Executioners.
Yeah. The Rusty Manacles are their cover band.
Oh my word.
You know, one day I'm gonna make you guys do a one-shot in Eva where you're all our bards.
Sold.
I'm Rusty Manacles. That's
Yeah, we're Rusty Manacles.
Yeah, you guys are gonna be playing as Rusty Manacles.
My instrument of choice is the cowbell. Sorry.
instrument of choice, kettlebird.
Play a kettlebird.
The Humane Society doesn't like it, but you know.
But they're just magical, they're not like actually living. They're magically enchanted artifacts.
There's still going to be some campaigners like Pater out there.
No.
Okay. No one cares about the.
Oh my word.
So we're back in town.
And the you guys give the bandits to the guards who arrest them officially. They drag the one to the blacksmith to get the manacles off.
Yeah, good luck.
Titus thanks you guys and pays you whatever he had agreed upon. I don't remember right now.
That's a Leo question.
Have it written
'cause
down.
Okay, yes, thank you, because I didn't.
Pretty sure I wrote that down. What note is this? Okay, need to go back a couple more pages. Oh, there's a random note. Leo found a goat in his room. I don't think so. Okay, there isn't a note about how much gold. My guess is that's probably because Leo kept trying to jack the price.
All right, Leo, how much did he pay you?
How much did who pay what?
Titus and you made a deal about the herbs.
Oh, I don't remember. 500 gold.
No, I think it was 100 at most. Well, somebody will go back and find the episode and listen and find it.
It'll probably be episode 16.
All right. So then what do you guys do? Do you guys collect Sasha and Mariella and the animals and leave the city?
Probably.
It's late, isn't it?
To do here, right?
It is late, and yes, there's nothing else to do here.
We could camp outside of town, then just like leave
Spend
at first
one-
light.
That's probably a good idea. Don't travel at night, especially in a bandit-infested mountain area.
Next to the Good Samaritan coast. I guess it was it around like when we're camping down when everyone's together, like at the fire or something. Flex will bring up and say, all right, we got two choices. We can either head northwest towards North Bay for the last tea set piece, or we can go to the Moon Gate and find answers with the druid.
Was there a time limit on this tea set?
Preferably before the end of the world.
But also, if the end of the world happens, I don't think the tea set matters.
Fair play.
Won't get paid if you don't get it.
I think we'll have bigger issues to deal with.
Yeah, but I feel like it might be part of what we're doing.
Flux, as you're
I love the fact-
talking, Panama, you can go.
A question. I said, well, I suppose the next logical question is which is
Did you end it closer, Panama? Because you might cut out.
yes, closer.
It's a great question. I actually don't know where the Moon Gate is.
The Moon Gate is closer than North Bay.
Is it? Do we have to like? Is it a detour or is it like in a other direction?
If we go through the mountains towards North Bay, it's in the same direction. But if we go around the mountains, then it would be a detour.
Do we want to go through the mountains?
Dangerous in the mountains.
Well, seeing as how we were less than a day out of town and we were jumped once, I would imagine mildly.
If we keep fishing them out, there won't be any left before too long.
Ideal. So, DM, did something happen?
Yes. Flux, as you guys are talking, after I was also looking for the map that I knew I drew for somebody, and I don't know who I drew it for, so I can't find it. I had marked for one of the players. I had marked on the map where the Moon Gate was, and I cannot find it in anybody's chats.
Me.
Well, go find it for me then. Look, your bag gets some letters.
Oh, okay. I'll open them.
There are letters for addressed to the champions of Valerian, Bolin, Gestia, Silence, Marith, Nolom, and Craigmo.
Oh well, that's all of us. We have a official champion post. Does it have a return address? Do I know who this is from on the outside?
You recognize the writing on yours, but as Briarn's writing.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, if it's her writing, then Flex is going to open it, but he's going to tell the group like, "Oh, we have our first official letter, champion letters."
Should we be concerned?
No.
Probably.
Who do you give which one to?
Oh, is it separate letters or is it just one?
Yeah, no, there are separate letters for each champion.
Oh, well then, yeah, I passed them out. I passed them out accordingly.
To who?
I passed the one to Bolin to Cat. I passed gestures to Panama. I passed silence to Lockie because he has the key. Even if he I don't know what Lockie does. I don't know if he's actually accepted that or not.
Yeah.
Blodwyn gets Kragma's. I obviously take Marith's. Sasha gets Valerian's. That goes to their respective champions.
Okay.
Wait, is there no wait? Did Leo not get one?
I did say there was one for Leo as well.
Oh, okay. Then yeah.
I was just
Leo.
wondering whose you were basically handing. Who was getting gestures is what I wanted to know.
Well, Panama's the proxy, so he has to take it.
Okay. I didn't know if you were going to change the fate of the world.
No. I don't. Even if he doesn't want the job, he accepted the proxy box or book or whatever he was given. So he's legally obligated to open this letter right now.
Alright. So basically, each of the letters is a letter from the high priest or priestess of each of the faiths, telling you that there is going to be a meeting, that your attendance is requested, and it is going to be off of the western coast of Escada.
When?
As soon as you can get there, the sooner the better.
Hang on. Map. Need map. Yeah. Powers combined. Thank you.
Also, I couldn't find it. I lied.
I know I've done it though.
If it's in our chat, good luck.
I feel like it was me, but I can't find it in there. But I feel like it was like in between the mountain ranges is where you put the square for me.
No, because that square was where the village, the village was. It was on the other side somewhere.
Did they give a spot? The western coast is kind of long.
Hang on.
Yeah.
Leo's I can't tell you because Leo's not, because Leo's player wouldn't be RB, but Leo knows where.
Leo's is the only one that actually gave a location.
Yeah.
I mean,
Because he's been there already. Alright, Leo, on yours, it says that it is at her, it's at her lighthouse. The Crazy Fun Time Lighthouse.
God. Okay.
do you know how to get there?
Do I know how to get there?
Kinda?
Yeah, you just walk through a chair in reality. That's what we did last time.
No, not that Crazy Fun Time Lighthouse, the
Oh.
other one. Leo's been to 2 Crazy Fun Time Lighthouses.
Wait, the one with the snake?
Yes.
Oh, yeah, I can get there. It's fine.
Okay, so how do we want to do this?
Are we all splitting up right now?
No, we're all going to this meeting together.
I don't believe I was invited.
You're coming with us.
But they're all in different places.
Are they?
What do you mean they're all in different places?
You just told me mine was at the lighthouse.
Yours is the only one who's been told. You all are meeting there, though. Okay, that's a very, very bad map about where it is. The red gate is the red circle's the moon gate. The squiggly line is the Bandit Coast, and someplace in that circle is where the thing is. From the notes I had written down.
Wait, I'm confused.
Everybody is meeting at the at her lighthouse.
Oh,
And wait, which? So the inside the squiggly line
Is the Bandit Coast.
is the Good Samaritan coast.
the
Yeah,
Good
The
Samaritan.
red circle is where the moon gate is.
Approximately.
And where's the lighthouse?
In the black circle.
It's in the ocean.
It's on its own little island in the ocean.
That's a pretty big circle in the ocean.
Wasn't supposed to be that big.
Okay. Fair play.
Leo has been there. He knows exactly where it is. I just was trying to rush it.
No, that's fine. I was just clarifying. So, we could go around the mountain, hit the moon gate, and then we can go straight down. But we don't have a boat. So, we would have to get one at...
Well, I didn't get there by boat last time, right, Izzy?
You just teleported there.
Can you just teleport us there?
I mean, I
You
think
won't
use
like
the boat
it.
and ask.
Go ahead, ask. That's fine. I can deal with him for 5 seconds.
Okay, open up the book. I need a taxi, please.
Wait, what did you say?
I need a taxi, please. Or we need a taxi, please.
Who is we?
Me, Flux, Vel, Locky, Cat, Panama, Blodwin. Sasha. Sorry, she wasn't in the chat, so I forgot.
What about your sister?
Mariella.
2 tigers.
And all of the animals. Are you bringing the tigers with?
He just sends a shopping list of names
Yeah,
and
We need a
entities.
bus.
Listen, we're definitely showing up to this meeting like Prince Ali, okay?
Send the Greyhound, okay?
I flip the page and then write down all the animals.
Is anybody gonna question Flux or Leo about the animals? The new little animals that they have.
Cat is staring, but he's given up asking questions.
Cool.
As we're traveling, Flux is very affectionate to the gem ram that he has basically in like a bandolier, like you know how the those like harnesses that they put the
A papoose?
no you know the German shepherds how they have them like in the tactical satchel.
That's how I imagine it.
Oh, in like a baby Bjorn on my chest.
But like not on your front, like on your back.
Flux notices Val staring at him and sharing glances with his frog every once in a while, like, what the fuck?
I don't want to hear it, Val. Your animal is a warlock's familiar.
So as you guys are talking, you guys all suddenly find yourself in Nalome's cave.
I'm still writing in the book all the names of the animals.
I just grabbed all of the living things around you. You guys will notice there's some mice and a cricket as well.
Checks for civilians that don't need to be there.
Yeah, Dale's here.
No, you guys were outside of the city. It's fine.
Yeah. We ordered Postmates. Dale's our delivery driver's here.
No.
Hello, I'm your Uber?
Wait a minute, does that also mean the tiger lilies are here as well?
Yes.
Okay.
What did you need now, Leo?
I said we need a taxi.
You're here.
We need a taxi somewhere else.
To where?
I forget the girl's name. Leo knows her name though.
Isn't it written on the letter?
No.
Oh.
Yes, Leo may know the name. Ian does not. Ian has the memory of a goldfish.
I'm looking for my notes. I don't think she actually ever told you. I'm looking at the
Oh,
chat.
she did.
Did she?
I thought Leo was like persistent.
I'm literally looking at it right now.
I know somewhere it's been mentioned. Was it Kate?
Kate.
Cait?
I don't.
Let's see. Yeah, okay. Izzy and Ian, check our side DM thing. I pinned something in there that will help.
Found it. Yes. Exactly.
Ah, yes. How do you pronounce that?
Kiro?
No, her name.
Her name is Kate. That's what she told you.
Oh, okay.
To call her Kate.
Leo will be like, we need to go to Kate's lighthouse.
Okay. He waves his hand. So, you guys are standing outside of... Let me see if I can get this description.
Leo turns to the group before we make any movements. Do not explore, because then you'll get lost forever and never come back. Okay?
No.
Sounds like a normal Tuesday.
So it is
No.
it is a lighthouse on like its own little island. It is traditional red and white striped lighthouse looking. But if you look at it long enough, the red stripes are actually painted to look, like snake scales.
Are we on the shore or are we more inland?
You are on the shore.
Oh, is there any like salt deposits or anything I can get for alchemy while we're on the shore?
Would you like to wander away?
I love you, Val. You were just told not to wander.
I thought that was inside. This is a new environment for Val, and there's lots of alchemy things in the world, people, okay?
Everybody stay together, or I will hold your hand. And that is
Flux,
a threat.
Flux is just going to cast Ascending to Briarn and say, we're outside.
That was quick.
I can't say anything back.
Oh gosh, I have to find all of the It is intermission. Everybody go have a break for 5 minutes while I grab all these pictures.
Coffee time.
Drinks all around.
Cheese
What?
for
Oh.
everyone.
Sorry, Pen, what did you say? The mic burbled on you. Pen?
Who, me? What?
Yeah, I thought you said something, but the mic buzzled it all up.
I didn't say anything.
Oh,
I think you're
I
just
thought
hearing
someone
the
said something.
echo from Panama.
Oh, that's probably it.
Also, Val lived in the Fae, so I
I'm
don't
sorry.
think he can get lost in Evatoria, okay?
You're all good.
See, here's the thing, Dusty. He's used to the Feywild and its ways that don't make sense. And now he's in the mortal plane where things make sense.
Yeah, so Val doesn't understand that. He's just like, it makes sense, so nothing can go wrong.
Oh my God, is Tart gonna be here?
Tart and Trey are also here, remember that. I don't have Tart's
Oh,
image,
right.
though.
Alright, I need to open another character sheet. Where's my baby boy?
I think that's all of the high priests. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
How many copies of Traven do I freaking have? There he is. Nope, that's not it. That's another copy. Traven, where the flip did you go? There you are.
Who's this individual with the scrolls?
That is Geshta's high priest.
Vel's new best friend?
I think that's everybody who I need to post images of. High priests. That's the other.
I'm gonna guess the pale fellow with the black hair and the elven ears is Bolins?
Yes.
Which one is Bolins? Okay, that is Bolins. Oh
And
yeah. I
I'm
need to post a thing too. One sec here.
I'm sure I have to just. Where did I have everybody's names, guy?
Wait, do we get tart content?
Oh, I hope so.
Well, he's technically there.
So we're gonna get tart content. Great.
I'm sorry.
That was great, as in like good.
Oh,
I love.
I thought that
tart.
was sarcasm.
No, I love tart.
Evatoria now with
Yeah.
87.5% more tart.
I apparently have lost my notes because this is what I'm really, really good at.
There should be a list in the sass and sarcasm thing because of that scene.
of their names.
I think so. Because I can't say much of that.
But yeah, just help me find the list then. Because I saw the images. That's where I grabbed the pictures from. But I can't find the list of the names.
I think there was an introduction section somewhere. Okay, one sec here. I will make a list of the names. I can't recall who's who here. Oh, here we go. Okay, there's that one, that one. Still just talking to the one for now. I thought there was a list somewhere.
It's okay. It's fine.
Oh, what was... Ah! What's this woman's name?
This is why we're taking an intermission.
Even posted music.
So far, I found everyone but... Well, I found several of it in Kragma's. I found 6. I found 6 names so far.
I don't know if You would think that these would be easier to find. Then I didn't anticipate you guys just teleporting there, so I figured
I don't think anyone did.
I figured I would, have between sessions to find the names that I knew I had someplace.
Okay, so there was only the 6 that got introduced by
Okay.
name, so this is the best I've got.
That's fine.
And 2 of them I wasn't quite sure who they were affiliated with, so I'm putting guesses in there.
Oh, what am I? Oh, hey, I've been to Hurley. Quit distracting me, Lockie.
So I'm trying to figure out what this new mystery flavor of Fanta is. I think it's just out for Halloween. I think it's supposed to be blackberry, but I'm not sure. The soda's black.
The last one I remember
No, we're not
having
sponsored.
was, it looked like the colour of laundry detergent because it was sort of metallic purple. And it just
Ooh,
tasted.
what was that?
Well, it was supposedly meant to be like strawberry cheesecake, but to me it just tasted like saccharin and water. It was just sweet.
Huh.
There was no flavor. It was just.
That's unfortunate. I know for a while Coca-Cola was doing some limited edition special flavors, and oh, I don't remember what the one was. I think the first one I think that one was called Starlight, and it had like a berry flavor, and another one was like almost a coconut flavored
I think I tried the
Coca-Cola.
Starlight one. Was that the one we tried, Izzy?
I think so.
Yeah, it was very sweet, but
Yeah. The Dream one was like cotton candy Coca-Cola. That was a trip. In a tasty, very sweet way. And then I think the latest one was a Coke Luxury or Coke Intense or something, and it was just stronger Coke flavor.
So the only 2 I can't find right now are Boland's and Craigma's names, so I might just not give them names right now until I can find them and just refer to them as their high priest and priestess, if everyone is cool with that.
I'm okay with that.
Cool with that if you just give me 2 seconds to stop the coffee pot.
Run!
And I thought I couldn't find one of them, but I realized it was Tart. I was sitting here looking for a good couple minutes. No one ever said that I'm always the smartest.
You are the smartest cookie.
Oh.
It'd be 3 o'clock and all is well.
Sorry.
All I can think of is Disney's Robin Hood when I hear that.
Alright. So while you guys,
Be stuck in my head all day.
is everybody here?
No.
Everyone but Sasha.
All right. So, Bloodwin, are you here?
I'm here.
Leo, Tart, are you here?
They're both there.
Okay. So as you guys are standing there, the door to it opens, and if you look into the NPCs, which now have a lot of new posts, the first one I posted with the snake with the white hair, in a very risque outfit, is standing there, opening the door. She kind of looks like she looks like she's looking at like a pocket watch, but there's nothing there. You know how like people try to check their wristwatch. She's like, "You took long enough."
She also is bereft of pockets.
Yes. She's
Leo
still
just
pretending.
shrugs his shoulders and be like, Nalone wanted to chat for a minute.
Well, you should have told him to get to it.
We're here now?
You could meet some of the other champions. Are you guys prepared to come in? Are you guys ready?
Ready as we'll ever be.
Flux just nods.
Vel is making themselves as small as possible, hiding in the back of the group.
Just for clarification, you say as small as possible. So are you like duck walking, or is this just like a social stealth, or you just kind of like a little hunch?
Social stealth.
Okay, just had to clarify.
I'm not wasting a spell slot.
I was wondering that. So it actually minimizes himself.
Hey, if this isn't the Loam's Tower, I would highly, but I probably shouldn't cast magic in here.
It's not Nolome's tower, it's my tower.
I don't say that out loud.
I know. Alright, so...
It's chaos. Breaking the fourth wall is just part of it.
Exactly. We're all now in there as well.
So then she starts to lead you all to into the lighthouse, and there are flights of stairs and various doors leading this way, that way, and the other way. If you do not follow her, you will have to roll to get lost. Are you following the group?
Yes.
Cat's following her. He's taking one look at this nonsense and thinking to himself, nope.
As you guys are led up, Leo, for your sake, this is past the small sitting room. Up farther, into a larger sitting room with a table full of people. You'll notice all the pictures of all the people that were posted, and you will also notice a Warforged just sitting at the table as well, that I do not have a picture of. Actually, I might have a picture of. Hang on. Do I have a picture of? No, a picture was never posted there. In the... One moment, I'm going to see if I can get a picture.
Gasp. Do we know Warforged?
Excuse me, Plague
Just
Forged.
the one that was in the spooky town.
Well, no, there was There was the one in the monastery, and there was Mr. Calais. Yeah. It's Mr. Clay.
Yeah.
So, they are all sitting around a large table. There's enough space for all of you to sit. There is a small rooster? Chicken.
Larger side of, but yes, a black rooster.
On his lap.
Fel does try to like sneak away, not into the room, just kind of like sit outside of it.
Nope, everybody in. Oh, we'll make sure you come in. Kiro is the snake.
Is my frog a snake-eating frog?
No.
Val will supposedly go in.
Supposedly?
Allegedly enter.
Alright. So you guys are in there.
Now, how do they have this set up? Is it like one side of the table is for them and one side of the table is for us? So they have it like checkered to where we're supposed to like sit next to the priestess we're like assigned to?
It is. Then you also see Trey and Tart. There are spots near the priests and priestesses that are like separated out like checkerboard. There are a couple spots that are just extra empty for the people like Trey and Vel. So nobody tells you where to sit. You can sit wherever you want.
Is there like a super obvious chair that shouldn't be sat in?
No, they all look eclectic and random, like they
Okay.
were dragged together.
Like us.
There is hot chocolate around the table.
Flux doesn't waste any time. He's gonna wave at Trey, Tart, and Mr. Clay, and is going to go sit down, I guess, next to Briarn.
Oh, I forgot. With Briarn is a large half-orc.
If that's who I think it was, I think that's a bugbear. I'll have that written down. Is that who I think it is?
I don't think it's who you're thinking.
Okay.
Val's gonna
find it anyway.
Val's gonna awkwardly sit next to Callius.
Bloodwind's gonna rush over to Tart and go for a hug.
Oh, Tart hugs her back immediately.
And she's gonna say, "Oh, it's so good to see you.
I hope you've been well."
Better now, seeing your face."
Oh, you do know how to charm me.
Wordlessly, if Callius has any scrolls on him, Val's just gonna take one out of his bag of holding that he got from the monastery and start reading it.
Not only does he have scrolls on him, he does have an EPS bag on him as well.
So, yep, Val's just reading a scroll next to this guy.
All right, and yeah, there we go.
Oh, dang. He kind of cute for a half-orc. I can't help that I like the art, okay? It's nice art. Kudos to the
Saying that
artist.
I'm
That
laughing
is a
because
good
I know
piece.
who it is.
I don't have a feeling I'm about to I'm about to feel very stupid.
For a half orc.
Let's going
Oh
in
my god,
close.
is C staying the Evatoria racist stuff now? Finally, not me.
That's not racist. Oh my
It
word.
was rather. Wow.
I don't know.
Wow.
I'm allowed to like more than dark elves. Come on, guys.
All right.
Impossible.
Yeah. We're off to a great start. I mean, to be fair, there is like 32 people in one room, so
Why don't we go around and do some introductions?
hello, my name is Flex. I have a drinking problem.
So
Hi,
the
Flux.
the girl who with the white hair with the braid who's in the pictures below herself with like all of the little like glowing ice pieces, she'll go, "Oh, hello, I'm Luna Pietro Iceborn. Nice to meet you. I'm from Maribau." My voice is cracking because when I planned that thing, I wasn't on T yet, and it was supposed to be a lot higher. I can't do that anymore. Hang on, guys. I'm having a moment.
It's okay. Pat's definitely watching her though with some curiosity.
And she is sitting by the green Genasi Triton looking girl. If you guys don't go around, I did post to the names. They go around and say their names. And I did post her name as well. I just need to know how Tart and Trey and anybody. I want all of the NPCs who are played by players and all of the PCs to tell me how they introduce themselves.
Yeah, I want to know how Mr. Clay introduces himself.
Naturally. Okay. So once it gets to Calay's turn, like his optics and his little throat light are just like, glowing with excitement. He's like, "Hey guys! Oh, right. There's a couple here I don't recognize. Hello, I am Calais. Nice to meet you. Aren't these guys great?" Like he's practically hugging the rooster because he's trying to contain himself.
Just for visual representation, where's Clay sitting? Is he sitting like at the big table with like all the priests and stuff?
He's sitting at the big table.
Yeah, he's beside Nefala's priestess.
Yeah, one eyebrow's gonna like practically levitate off of the cleric's forehead, and he's gonna say, Mr. Clay,
Aina Tifk, by the way.
Are you a champion?
Calais just grins as best he can. I kept a low profile so I could keep helping without making any of too much of a ruckus. Surprise!
Flux practically slaps the table. Fantastic. That's probably the best news I've gotten all week.
That's concerning. We're talking later.
Oh, nothing bad. Just
We're talking later.
Okay.
Thank you. Someone else gets a turn. I'm not doing Traven right after.
No, everyone in quick succession.
All right. Vel, how do you introduce yourself?
Haven, go back to reading.
Says a name that is not Vel, and then he goes back to reading. How do you introduce yourself?
Who?
You.
Oh, me? Flux will say, hello, I'm Flux, Meredith Champion. Just gestures popcorn down the table.
Ian, which one of yours is getting introduced first?
Leo will awkwardly stand and just be like, "I'm Leo," and then sit back down.
Lucky, how do you go?
Hello, I'm Locklear. Nice to meet you all.
Anima, what do you do? Anima, I don't know if your microphone didn't pick that up or if I just couldn't hear you.
Panama just simply raises a hand and says, "Howdy, Panama."
Bloodwind, do you do anything?
She says, "Hello, my name is Bloodwin, and I apologize that I didn't have enough time to make flower crowns for everyone."
Oh yeah, everyone's still wearing their flower.
those.
Yeah, everyone's still wearing their flower crown.
How does Catabasis introduce himself?
Cat kind of glances the group over. He clearly is proud to wear the flower crown Bloodwind gave him. Like, fatherly sort of pride look. And he just kind of gives a little nod. It's like, sorry, that gift just distracted me. I'm Catabasis, Scruffball of Bolins. And then he just kind of stops talking.
How does Tart introduce himself, Leo?
Oh god. Hart stands up. He's like, "Well, everybody here knows me, of course. And to those who don't, I'm Tart. Nice to meet you. If you have any questions, you can come to me." And then he looks over at Flux and he gives him a little wink.
Flux is like, he doesn't even like the wink doesn't even register on him. He's just so surprised that first of all you're a cleric, and then second of all you're a high priest. He's like I don't know. Can I find a GIF? Hang on. Continue.
All right. How does Trey introduce himself?
Traven, he stands up. The gifts, man. Traven stands up and does a not quite posh, more flamboyantly tinged bow. It's like, "I'm Traven Dalrathany, and it's a pleasure to be here and meet you all." And then he sits down again.
And how does the half-orc introduce themselves, player?
He stands up and he gives a nod and then sits back down.
Ah.
Briard would turn to him and say, "You're allowed to speak, you know."
Oh, I've got permission. Okay. He stands up and he's like, "Hello, I'm Hearth." And then he sits back down.
Which hearth?
Not Hearthworm and Hearth.
Okay,
Oh,
I had to
Jesus.
ask if there was shenanigans and like
No.
there was adult hearth time shenanigans.
No,
No.
Hearth as in Skylar's
Oh, yeah,
dead husband.
gotcha.
Dead husband who's alive right now.
I mean, you're sitting next to Briarn.
I am.
Like, I mean,
Well, behind, kind of,
what,
slightly.
yeah. I'm just saying, like 1, 2, make 3.
All right. And with that, I think we will start next session with the meeting.
Cool.
All right.
Bold. Oh, this is gonna be a wild ride.
Yeah. Good luck, everybody. Good luck.
Yeah, good luck.
Let me know when you've stopped recording or streaming.